Hello and welcome to Group 5's end of semester final project presentation. We've have four people in our group, and what we went ahead and did is um, we divided it out into four sections. So first is Todd's video section. That's the value proposition, information insights from early evangelists and experts, customer segmentation information, and metrics that matter. Then we have Adam. Adam goes over our keep, grow strategy and channel dynamics, multiple MVPs, market type, and relevant research on the market, and insights from out of the building testing, not texting. Sorry. Uh, then Ryan, I have partnerships, key activities, and key resources needed, feedback from advisors, business environment, proposed advisors, and the sales proposal. And lastly, we have Aaron that goes over proposed marketing, market sizing for impact, and initial and final canvases.
In the US today, more than 40% of food is thrown away. This percentage has gone up over the past years and is only getting worse. The numbers are startling, but what can we do to fix this? Well, the plan is not to throw this food away, but to give it to people and families in need. These are people in the world who are going hungry or do not have enough money to purchase food for their families, and yet 31 million tons of food is added to the landfill every year. Our business plan is to get in the league with grocery stores, restaurants, bakeries, etc. to have these places donate their less and appealing food that they are just going to toss out to those in need. And this food will be delivered or given to families in need, homeless people, and anyone else in need. Now, some of the pains is that homeless people are not always open to being helped, and families in need may be embarrassed to ask for help. But there's so many gains helping these families in need and the homeless people who have nothing, showing kindness, giving back to our community, and with giving them food, they'll be healthier individuals. Now, some of the insights we received from early evangelists and some experts is they thought it was a fantastic idea. But they also said, well, how are you going to transport it? How are you going to store it? And how are you going to get to those in need? Well, we kind of looked at our customers, segments who we're trying to do, and homeless is one of them. What happens to them? Well, they go to bed hungry most days. They get up and they beg for whatever people are willing to give them. And most likely, they go to bed hungry again. So some of the other metrics that matter, we look at the state of California, and there's over 113,000 homeless people in California, which amounts up to about 20% of the homeless population, which is the highest in the U.S. for any other state. Now, there are about 795 million people in the world who do not have enough food in their lives to sustain a healthy lifestyle.
According to endhomelessness.com, on any given night, 546,000 and more people are on the street. And out of the homeless population, 15% are chronically homeless, and also 36.2 million are stricken with disease to where they can't even leave their home. So if you take California, for example, there are 113 plus thousand homeless people in California, which amounts to 20% of the homeless population, which is the highest in the U.S. above all other states. And also on top of that, there are 795 million people in the world who do not have enough food in their lives to sustain a healthy lifestyle. And with that said, with this organization, we're going to get these homeless people or the people who need food through advertisements, such as flyers, and then word of mouth, and then social media like Facebook and Twitter. And to keep these people, we're going to share their stories of how much the food meant to them and why they needed it. And then in order to grow, we're going to ask those that have received this that they would help those in need and through outreach programs. And with that being said, our channels are going to be either direct or through email. At first, we're going to be direct, so face-to-face and delivery straight to them, and then through email so that we can more effectively give food to people all around the world. So that goes into our multiple business structure, which could either be that we gather donations and then from stores and whatever else, and then we'll either package that and give them directly to the people that need it, or we could get that food and supply the organizations that are already helping those in need, which would also benefit the homeless people. And with that being said, it brought into the insights, and the insights that we've had so far through interviews was that we need multiple locations, and that is why we came up with the e-commerce idea, so that we could more effectively get everybody. And also, as I said, we could also supply the organizations that are already there. And then we also need to stress more heavily on the reasons why this would be more effective in the health organization, and how it could benefit those people who are homeless, because if they're hungry, it could also mean more disease, but more food means less disease.
Key partnerships include grocery stores, bakeries, restaurants, and other such similar companies that sell food. Key activities include an outreach team who will line up food donation sources from our key partners, transportation teams to pick up and deliver the food, and food quality teams who will make sure the food is safe for consumption. Key resources include access to capital to help pay for transportation costs, to pick up and deliver food, and salaries for paid employees who manage our team of volunteers. Some interesting feedback that we received from our advisors was to not reinvent the wheel. There are already many organizations that help feed the homeless and other vulnerable needs people across America in multiple communities. We were guided to reach out to them in order to distribute to individuals and families in need. As far as the business environment, we would need to have the proper legal waivers in place to protect ourselves, our food donation partners, and the local partners whom we supply the food to and whom distribute it to those in need. Our proposed advisors are already involved in helping the hungry within their own organizations. These organizations include Meals on Wheels, different soup kitchens, such as one in our local area that is sponsored by St. Vincent de Paul. Our sales proposal is simple to grocery stores, bakeries, restaurants, and other such food-related organizations. We help take excess food off of their hands, and in return, we highlight their organization's charitable focus by including them in our campaign for hope and help for the hungry. Their marketing efforts will benefit by being able to highlight their involvement in such a just cause.
For our project, this is where we started with our business model canvas. With our initial findings in mind, we went on to conduct some research. This led our group to discover more information about our target market, which is homeless people, families in need, individuals in need, or to summarize, all people who are in need of a good meal and food they cannot get otherwise. Our research provided us with the knowledge that there are over 100,000 homeless people just in the state of California, 12,000 of which are in Los Angeles. Our business will have significant impact on these people to show them that people really do care about their well-being and their overall health. After doing our research, we came up with the marketing ideas to showcase our business. One idea is to create a billboard that would read, "Food, water, shelter, helping one person at a time." Another marketing idea would be a flyer or a poster. The flyer would read, "Help those in need, one meal at a time." Both of these would be direct marketing approaches to gain awareness for our business. With all of the research, interviews, and discussions amongst our group, we were able to make changes to our business model canvas so our business can pivot in the right direction to help those in need.